so how consistent are you in your business, in your life, and with your leadership? This is such a powerful topic because the power of consistency is one of the most important levers you can use to move your business and your life and your fitness and your health forward. In fact, we are what we repeatedly do. We become the habits that we develop in our lives. Whether we like that or not, that is how we produce results. In fact, great mentor of mine and friend, I got to meet him once when he came and spoke to a group of my students, Weldon Long, wrote this incredible New York Times best-selling book, The Power of Consistency. I highly recommend the book, and he talks about how he went from 3-time felon to successful businessman and entrepreneur by being consistent with himself, with his habits, with the disciplines every day, and with moving the needle forward. So I thought about this a lot in my life, and when I look back in my history and think about times when I wasn't seeing results in my business and my work and my health, it was a lack of consistency, right? High performers, they don't just do things well once in a while, they are consistent. They build habits, they build structures, they build frameworks, they build discipline. They go to bed early, they get up early, they have certain habits in their lives. And that's what success does. Success leaves clues. So let me share with you one hack that I use. This is a very small hack in a sense, but it helps me in every area. Whenever I go out to eat, and I don't go out to eat that much, but when I do, whether it's lunch or dinner, I always tip 20%. And the reason for that is I don't want to stay in the energy of, well, I'm only going to give you 20% if I feel you earned it or performed at this level. I'm going to show up my best self and tip that 20% regardless of how the server shows up. In fact, I hope they show up great. And if they do a fabulous job, they might get more. But it frees me from that entitlement, that variability, that inconsistency, right? And I don't have any energy around it. It's like, I know when I go out to eat, I'm going to spend 20% on the tip, and I'm going to do that freely. And how I show up is not dependent on how other people show up. That little hack has helped translate into so many positive effects in my life, in my leadership, with my teams, just how I move through the world, because there isn't this entitlement aspect of I expect something in return. It's like, nope, this is how I'm going to show up consistently. So it's interesting how you can build a little discipline or a little habit and it can translate to something bigger. So as you go into your week, take a look at your calendar, your structure, your schedule, and think to yourself, what can you be more consistent on? Like if you were really consistent on your nutrition or your fitness or your health or your sleep or how you show up to meetings and how prepared you are at work, try to implement more of the power of consistency and see what results you see in your life and in your business.